only, yeah, well, not every day, but just in
People
case anything
do.
happens.
I know.
Like a crazy person or something happens, right?
Mhm.
But overall, like, it's nuts when you think about, you would think that they had everything under control and they didn't, and they were just trying to cover their ass to begin with. And then you see what's going on today, and you're like, it was an uncontrolled thing, what happened with them or whatever, you know, it sucks. But when it comes to law enforcement, it comes to doing all those types of things. Nothing bad about law enforcement. But when it comes to government, thinking that they have it all together, they don't always have it all
Well,
together.
the thing I think people miss, which I'm just going to tell you,
Yeah.
when you say government,
Yeah, that's another
who
thing.
runs government?
White people.
No.
Oh, sorry.
Not being racist.
I'm sorry.
I'm just saying, but who runs government? Racist ass. Who runs government? Who is Nancy Pelosi? What is she?
She is.
What is Donald Trump?
He's a president.
Break it all down. What are they, though?
Okay, so
Included
we got
with
president. We got.
No, not in levels, but what are they?
Oh, they're a government.
But what are they?
I don't know. You
Who do
asking
we-
me a question? or
Yeah,
just
I'm
gonna
asking
say
you,
it?
who do we-
They put
who
me
do-
through a test or something? I don't care. Just tell me.
Who
what
do
to
we? But what are they at the end of the day? They're the same as us, right? So
Yeah,
they're
just
what? People.
Yeah.
Right. So when you say
Honey,
government,
hold on. If you want to get the right answer, just say the fucking thing.
when people say government, they're just people.
Yeah.
Like when people say that, they make it sound like it's a thing.
Like a bigger like.
Yeah, like a thing. They're
an
people.
an organization.
Like all these people that was doing the David Koresh thing, they had an FBI guy
Yes.
who was a person.
As a guy.
They
It's
had
with
a
family.
police guy who was a person.
Was a guy.
Right? He
With a
was
family.
telling other people,
Yes.
right? Those people were telling other people, right?
Yes.
Those people weren't telling certain people.
Yes.
Right? And then these people weren't telling this person. And then
Yeah.
David Koresh was a person telling somebody else to go
Yes.
do this,
He
right?
was like, well, don't shoot, but
So
shoot.
these are all people. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, people lose that all the time.
But they
Like,
think
people
about
run the
this-
government.
Yes.
They think it's like this thing where, like, when I say yes, then he's going to say yes.
Yes. Yes, sir.
See? Right? I say yes, and then the person hears yes. He's going to say yes. And they're going to say yes.
Okay, I'll get that done.
Like we just say it all at once and we're in unison and we're like connected at like some brain waves. Bro, they people, bro.
Yeah.
And that's why I say all the time when I talk about that. Like why I don't get into it too much. I just think individuals need to be disciplined.
Yes.
Right? It's an imperfect system.
100%.
Right? Because we'll never get to a perfect system.
Because it's ran by
that'll be utopian.
people.
Yeah, get somebody know it. It's an imperfect system ran by imperfect people.
Yeah.
So it will never be perfect.
Yeah.
It's just common, like that's to me. That's common sense. Like
Sure.
to me, it's just never going to be perfect.
When you
There's
lift the lid off of something like
there's
this,
never going to
right?
be no deaths by cops.
You know, but we go back to history. Like we'll go
Yeah.
back to history to everything that's happening now, and we're gonna find out a bunch of stuff that we didn't know.
Yeah, of course. There's stuff that was
we-
being hidden and
yeah.
stuff. Some stuff you need to hide from people because people are so people are so crazy that they'll take it and make it into a something bigger than it
Bigger than
is.
it is. Yeah.
Right? If people really, I think if people really knew, like
the
I'm not
true
saying that the
fact.
government tells everything.
No.
Because I agree, they shouldn't. Because I think people, if they really knew, we have people like David Koresh, like go in there and everybody drink the poison.
It's crazy.
Right? That was everybody drinking poison.
No.
Who was everybody drinking poison?
That was on the spot. I don't remember his name.
Whatever that guy was, or burn down the place,
Yeah,
or
they burned it
everybody
down.
dies.
In Waco, they burned
Right?
it
They
down.
would do that because people are crazy, bro.
Yeah,
People are crazy. I don't even know what to tell you. There's some people that can't handle life. They can't handle what's going on. They can't handle that,
Yeah.
this and that.
So sometimes it is good to kind of hide those
Hide
facts.
from people.
And
Just
there
like,
are people out
just like
there
I'm
that
not going
do
to my son and being like, listen,
Yeah.
there's rapists outside,
Yeah.
murderers, guns,
Don't go outside.
drugs,
Corona.
right? Corona. You could get sun cancer,
Yeah.
right? There's bugs that could
Can't be
poison you
afraid
and kill
and
you.
be
right?
scared.
I'm not gonna go ahead and tell
Live
my
in
son
fear
all
all the
these
time.
things up front.
No.
Man, you could drive. You know how easy it is to die from a car accident?
It's just-
1 in 55% chance. 1 in whatever. I'm just making it up.
It's just crazy how much you forget that, like you said, they're just people, man, and they make mistakes and they try to cover up mistakes, and
Of course.
they're just trying to, it's
Because it goes back to the characteristics we talked about.
Yeah,
People
yeah.
are selfish, people vain,
Yeah.
people greedy, people lazy.
and you
all
got to
these
think
things.
about that. Somebody who is above you trying to make those decisions, they have the same thing.
Oh yeah.
It's like,
They think about themselves. They think about their family.
yeah.
I get it. I know. That's
When
why.
you think about the highest levels of government,
Yeah.
and you're like, they have the
That's why they want to keep getting reelected.
Yeah.
Why do you think they want to keep getting reelected? Why do you think they've been in the Congress
I
for
would
30
do 4
years?
years and I'm out.
Why do you think they want to do 30 years? Because they're damn, I get paid. They paying me $200,000 and all I gotta do is go in here, not vote for anything, not pass a bill,
Yeah.
not make anything happen. Shit, I'll do this for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I get it. I know why Nancy Pelosi stays. I know
It's
why
terrifying, but
Schumer
After
and
you
Mitch McConnell.
there's something they didn't bring up, or at least I haven't finished it yet, so they haven't brought it up yet. But the person that was watching all this go down, and he had an issue with government, and he had an issue with technology, was the Unabomber. He was watching the whole thing go down, and he was literally like right off the site, watching how everything went. And he freaked out, obviously, and he's the Unabomber. But it was just nuts. It's just, and if you look at one incident, that can change and channel a bunch of new things. So the way that they ran the government then, and the way that they ran the ATF or the FBI is completely different now because that one incident that happened.
Oh yeah, they changed.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's the thing about life. You make mistakes
Live
and then
and
you
learn.
change it
Yeah.
and you make it better. You know what I mean? But you can't be. This is the thing. When I'm saying that, I'm not saying that people want to make changes that don't really make. It's not gonna make a difference.
No,
It's not gonna make a difference in life. I mean, like some of the stuff is like people just give you what you want. They be like, oh yeah, you want us to stop doing it? Okay,
That's gonna solve it.
we're gonna make a law so you can't do that,
Yeah.
right? Like the kneeling. We're gonna make a law so you can't kneel anymore.
Yeah.
Like, what is at the end of the day, like, is
But
that really gonna
do
stop
the
it?
thing?
Like, you can't kill somebody another way. You can kill somebody a bunch of different ways. I watch UFC. If they really wanted to kill,
All they
they
do
could
is
just
hold
keep
on
going.
for another
Just keep
2
holding
minutes.
the triangle choke.
Yeah,
Keep holding the
another minute.
guillotine.
Yeah.
Go to sleep, and I'm gonna keep holding it.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna wake back up.
And it's over.
So it's like, it is what it is. But you know, like I said, we're happy to be back.
Yeah, buddy.
You know what I mean?
Woohoo!
We-
I was excited
Hope
to do
you
this one.
enjoyed
I was
it.
so upset that I missed last week. I was gonna call in, but I didn't want to interrupt.
Nah, don't call me.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
call me. It was just me and the audience. Just me and the
We
people.
could do a Zoom one time.
We will. Next week I'm going out of town, so we are gonna do Zoom.
Oh,
I'm gonna be out of country, so we're gonna be doing Zoom for sure.
Where you headed?
I'm not
You
telling.
gonna tell anybody?
I can't tell people. I got people watching me, bro. People listening to me and shit. They might, you know, what I mean? Even though this video will come out after I come
Yeah,
back.
yeah. But
you know,
still,
I don't know.
just
I
to
don't know.
say.
I don't know who's looking. Google listening right now.
Yeah.
YouTube.
Get him.
Facebook.
Get him.
Wasn't me, guys. Wasn't me.
Talked about David Koresh too much.
Yeah, see, there you go. Not even.
Oh no. Oh no.
So, you know, we're glad you guys could join us again.
Thank you so
like
much.
I said, like, subscribe, share,
Hit the
comment,
notification bell.
Ding, 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 ding. Let us know what's going on.
And another one.
We'll see you again.
And another one.